What's up guys, welcome back to the channel, and today is gonna be a bit of a different video. We're not gonna play, and I know we're gonna react, but it's gonna be a bit of a different one. Today, we're gonna react to Matpat. Why? He's leaving the internet. Yeah. It's really a shock. The first time I've watched it before, and it's really a shock, like, what? No way. I thought it was like a joke video, you know? But no, it isn't. So, yeah, we're gonna react to it, so if we get emotional here, God, no. Oh, it's hard. Oh, man. Okay. Let's get started.
It's not clickbait. On March 9th, I'll be hosting my last Theory episode, at which point I'll be handing off the channels to someone else. There it is. That's it. Send tweet. We're all done here. That's all you need to know, right? Oh, wow. Forgive me, by the way, if I'm a little bit more disorganized than usual. Normally, I would want to script out something like this pretty precisely. I value what we have here. I value this conversation, this openness, this relationship that we share. And I'm sad that I won't be able to see you ever. Which then I guess prompts the question of, like, why? Why am I doing this now? Why am I making this announcement today? Why am I walking away from the channel?
Man, you know what? Like, I feel like if I don't think the YouTube is not gonna be the same anymore.
Videos that are coming out these days, and there's going to be a lot more happening throughout this year. Steph and I have known this video would be coming for the last 3 years. We weren't sure it was necessarily going to be today. We didn't know exactly when it would fall, but we knew it was going to happen eventually. That's why over the last couple of years we've been staffing up so much. That's why we...
Man, oh, I can't even sit here and just watch this, you know.
Partnered with a larger company to help run the channels. That's why we've been spending so much time outside of this box training up the team to make the best videos that they can. Because we knew that we couldn't do this forever. We knew that, honestly, we didn't want to do this forever. For as much as I love you, and I love overthinking things, and I love theorizing, I don't love late nights. I don't love the fact that Steph and I have been work first for over a decade.
You know what? I respect for his decision. You know, they love memili his family more than his work. That is the most important thing. But
we're kind of evolving into a grandpa path, you know, for lack of a better term. And just like your grandparents, hopefully cool grandparents, but just like a grandparent, you know, you don't get to see me all the time, and I don't get to see you all the time. And maybe we call and talk to each other every once in a while. But at the end of the day, that grandpa loves getting to see me. Maybe he shows up at a special event. Maybe he shows up at a holiday. Maybe he shows up at the Theory Wear fashion show. Who knows? But he so looks forward to seeing you. And the love that he has for you, it doesn't go away. That grandpa is so proud of you, and he cherishes the relationship that you've had so much, and he is so honored to be a part of your life, to have been a part of helping you grow.
oh God, I'm getting, oh man.
And he looks forward to seeing you at the next event. And if you see him on the street, we'll hang out. And hopefully he brings you cool, fun gifts. I know this is going to sound cheesy. And I know the internet will probably rake me over the coals. For crying for one, but I love you guys. You're not just numbers. You're not just ad impressions. You're not just merch sales. What you have done for me, and from everyone I talk to, what I've done for you, is special. I don't have one of them. As always, remember, it's just a theory. A game theory.
Sorry that I didn't talk a lot in this, but I'm sorry that I didn't talk a lot. I mean, it kind of makes sense why, but like this is like kind of like a shock to me. I mean, I know a lot of people's going through the same thing as I am right now. Like, oh man, you know, Matpat. Also, as you can see, I also does theory sometimes. He inspired me being like those Fury's videos. He's like the channel that if I don't know what to watch and I'm just bored of watching this channel all day, I can just move on to like game theory and I will not get bored. All the videos are classic. Technically, he's not leaving. The channel is not leaving. It's only him. He's gonna change it to someone else, but still, it's not the same. It's not gonna be the same, but still. I wish I could meet him. I wish I could meet him and like say like, hey Matpat, you're like a great YouTuber, you inspired me, you also make my childhood, like I'm really happy for you. I wish, but you know I can't. And it reminds me, why don't I just buy like I want to buy a Matpat merchandise, but the problem is it's technically the currency in what is it in America is kind of different from Indonesia. So like for example, $1 is like 15,000. So like I don't know how much Matpats costs, but a lot of them is it reached to like 1 juta to 1 million. But I should probably, you know, I'm thinking of something. I don't think YouTube is gonna be the same anymore. Matpat is kind of like one of like the towers of YouTube, right? Those towers are the one that is like if one of them is gone, YouTube is kind of leaning over. It's not stable anymore, and for Matpat leaving, the internet is not gonna be the same anymore. And he's right. YouTube has changed. I remember back in my day, I just used to watch like YouTubers playing horror games, and nowadays, I mean, people do still play horror games. Not gonna lie, but you know, I don't think it's the same. Like for example, let's talk. I don't honestly don't know any YouTuber out there that's play games. A lot of YouTubers that plays horror games probably like they maybe stream on Twitch, but I haven't seen any YouTubers that record games and upload it. Maybe there is, but I just don't watch them. Who is there is a lot of them, but a lot of times I don't watch them. I watch gameplay that doesn't have any editing. It's just straightforward gameplay, no editing at all. Maybe just some cuts. Maybe he wants to take a break, or you know, he has to censor something, so he has to cut it. That's disrespectful, but he doesn't cut some of the games. And compared to like people that edit their videos, they cut it sometimes, and it doesn't. It for me, it kind of cuts the game a little bit. Like the fun of the game, they cut it. It didn't feel like the full experience. So that's why if there's a game, I watched it like a playthrough that's normal with no editing. Like let's say like Markiplier. Markiplier is he's a veteran at YouTube. He does have some edits on his videos, but it's not like a really big edit. It's like if you look at his videos back in the day, or like you also look at Jacksepticeye, the video is just non-edited, and I love those videos. It's just not edited. That's also the key why in my videos I don't do a lot of edits. It's because of that. I just don't like too much editing. It's not an excuse technically for how hard it is. I know editing is hard, but I just don't like high editing like that. And I know YouTube nowadays is just high editing. Think of like Mr. Beast. Okay, look at Mr. Beast. There's a lot of high editing. Just, I'm not really a fan of that. Except for Matpat, that is. But I'm just not really a fan of like high and really fast editing. I don't know. I don't think YouTube's gonna be the same anymore. It has not been, actually. I feel like after the 2020, everything just crashed down. I don't know. I feel like before 2020 was, well, like 2019 and down, that was a really great year. But like after 2020, I feel like YouTube just it's a different place. I mean, you guys can. I know some of you guys agree with this. I know some people also agree that at 2020 and like up and then up after 2020, it's not the same. It's not. It's just, it doesn't feel different. It just feels different. It doesn't feel like it was back then. Sorry if I blabber a bit too much here. I'm gonna have to let that out also. But man, this was a really special video. Matpat, I don't know if you're seeing this, but it's okay if you're not. I just want to know, thank you for all the impact you did on the internet. If it wasn't for you, I don't think the internet will be stable anymore. I think I'm blabbering a bit too much here. I'm really sorry, but I just have to let that out. This was a long talk, wasn't it? Now, so I think that's it for this video. I just want to talk about Matpat leaving, and just, you know, that's it. And also about the world, and how I think the world also has changed a bit. That's why I started to go back and watch some old videos, you know, like old channels that didn't have a lot of editing, like Markiplier and Jacksepticeye. I'm currently watching them right now because there's not much editing in it, you know. I see the fun in it, but I feel like if there's an edit, like a really high edited video, I just don't see the fun, you know. A lot of times we make content is just for fun, right? Whew. Okay, I'm really blabbering now, I know, but I think that's it for this video. I just want to talk about that. So yeah, I think that's the first video. Jadi kalau kalian suka, jangan lupa like, comment, share, bantuan kalian, dan juga subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Thank you, Matpat.